Hey guys, it's Keel again with another ROM review, and this time I've got S5UI-FDN for Galaxy S3. Now, as the name suggests, it's a ROM which replicates the S5 user interface. So let's get into the ROM now. First of all, what you would see here is the standard lock screen, which is pretty good. You can see it does have the personalized messages. The taskbar is white, which represents the KitKat. The lock screen animation, there are 3 lock screen animations, which are the standard one, I guess. There is the light effect, which I have enabled personally. So yeah. Now, the S5 elements, right? I have reviewed another ROM which was kind of like an S5 themed one, but this one takes it up a notch. It has the entire S5 UI, S5 system UI, so you will have a more better experience with this one. Now, the launcher is the S5 launcher, so you have all the options which is available with the S5 launcher, so that's really cool. You have all the settings. Let's go to the settings and about phone page first of all. The settings is more attuned to a Note 3 setting page rather than the S5, but that's a technical limitation which we can have, so yeah. Let's get to the about device page. You can see it is based on the 4.3, the latest version. This is B6, so yeah, that's pretty cool. You can see XXUG and B6. That's not the latest one, but it's one step behind the latest one, so you have that. You can see the device name is S5. The start process is more attuned to S5, so that is something which is really cool. You have that option also. The baseband version, all of these, you can see the kernel, etc, etc. That's really cool. Now let's get into the theming features first of all. So you can see the status bar, everything is themed after the S5, so you can see the color scheme, the round toggles, etc, etc. All of these are themed after the S5. You don't necessarily need to go with the specific ROM to get the S5 things, but it makes it easier for you to get that, so that's really cool. Let's get into the settings again. In the settings menu, you can see all of these options are available. It even has the search menu from the Note 3 settings, so that is really cool. You have a lot of options in that. Airplane mode, data usage, etc, etc. Device page. The device page, you can see the multi-window is something of a special one. I have enabled that. I'll show you guys what it is. The multi-window is said to be a special one. It is kind of like the S5 styled one, so it does have a UI similar to that. Apart from that, the AccuWizard widget is actually the S5 inspired one, so it is a themed one, so you have that. It does contain all the smart scroll and smart features of the Note series. Well, it's available from the Note 2 onwards, so you have that option also. Let's get into it. Smart, so you can see smart pause, smart rotation, smart screen, smart scroll, everything is available in this ROM. So for those who do use this, or well, you want to show off these features, can work this out. So there is those are available. Now it does have the Note 3 applications rather than the S5 applications, so you can see the camera is reminiscent of the S3 one, so you have a lot of options with that. Let me check out if it does have slow motion. It does have slow motion, so it is the Note 2 camera, so that's really cool. You do have a lot of function with that, so that really does work out. And yeah, it is the stock camera, so you can expect it to behave properly rather than an AOSP style camera, so you have that. Music application, it does work out. It is the latest music application which is available from the latest smartphones, so you have that. Note 3 apps includes Note 3 My Files, calculator, which is really cool. This is more of an S3 style calculator, not the Note 3 style calculator. It's something of that. What else do we have? It does have one-hand operations mode, which is pretty cool. It was introduced in Note 3 or Note 2, I guess. You do have that one-hand operation. It does work out pretty good. It's something which is more attuned to someone having a smaller hands than whatever else, so you can have that. It does work out pretty good. You have to do some kind of this thing. Yeah, I have just activated the one-hand operation mode. You can enable or disable that as you want. It does have the Note 3 keyboard application, so you do have that. That's really cool. It has all the functions which you might want with that. Let me just show you guys. Yeah, it now uses the thing so you have to think about that when using the one-hand operations mode. So yeah, it is the grayed out theme, so you can see it does have the secondary functions also, so that does work out pretty good. So what else does this have? The lock screen I have already said. It does have other themes, lock screen themes, but yeah, I mean those does take more RAM than it should. Watercolor effect and ripple effect are available, watercolor effect being from the Note 3, so you have that option available, so you can use that if you want to. This is the watercolor effect. Apart from these, it's fairly a normal stock based ROM, so you have a lot of options, and yeah, it does work out, everything does work out pretty good. I'm not going to get too much into the settings menu because there are a lot of settings, and I have actually gone into these, which are all the smart options, smart alerts, direct call. So all these options are available, but I'm not sure what all does work out and what does not. So you may have to go through all of those, so that's really cool. You have a lot of options there. Yeah, apart from that, it is a really good themed ROM. Let me show you guys the boot animation, which is the S5 boot animation, which is a new thing for me. So this is the S5 shutdown animation, which was really cool. So here is the S5 style boot animation. It does have a boot sound. Probably you didn't hear of that. It does have a boot sound, and it is the S5 boot animation, which is really cool. Guess that much is it about the ROM. Let me show you guys the RAM usage, which is on the higher side because yeah, it is a stock based ROM, and that too, it uses a lot of the RAM apps which are from Note 3 and S5. So yeah, it is on the higher side. You can see it is 665 megs out of 832, so you can clear up to get a bit more. So yeah, that's something which you have to live with, and if you do install a lot of apps, it's going to go much higher than that, and you'll only get about 100 meg free at the modest thing. So yeah, it's not something which a power user should use, but something which someone may use to, well, show off to their friends or something like that. It is a themed ROM. So yeah, I guess that much is it about the ROM. Hope you guys like the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.